Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Obit Potato. This is Project Hospital. We're back. Indeed, and in the last episode, holy cow were we successful. We absolutely knocked it out of the park. We really did, and I was very, very happy. We managed to complete a bunch of insurance objectives. You didn't think Old Potato had it in him, but in fact I did. We turned around our woeful financial situation, and we paid off all of our loans, and I believe we even made a profit. We made a profit in the hospital, so that's really, really nice. Pretty happy with that. A smooth 25,000. So yeah, very, very happy with that. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get the 2,000 profit at internal medicine. We're slowly sort of creeping up there. That is something that we're currently working on. Anyway, today we got a couple of interesting things to do. First and foremost, we are going to build and hire staff for a cardiography unit. And I do believe that we should actually probably just skip to the day. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just skip to the morning, and then we will just get on with it. So there's a couple of things that we want to do today. First of all, we want to finish getting this cardiography unit, which will get us a bunch of extra tests. Come on, chop chop. Sometime today, please. I know the hospital is still technically running, but that's no excuse for slacking. Yeah, so we want to try and get a bunch of prestige today. I'm really annoyed that we didn't manage to get the 70 prestige in emergency yesterday. That was a little bit of a bummer. We came very, very close, but close means nothing. Anyway, let's build this unit straight up. We want to build a cardiography unit. In fact, we probably want to get a couple of these things actually. I'm just conscious of trying to build out all of the specialized units in the department. So in radiology, we've got all of the specialized units, I do believe. We need to get a cleaning closet and all that sort of stuff sorted. General surgery, we've got the cardiography unit. Hold on a minute. Is a cardiography unit also available in... Oh, turns out that a cardiography unit is available in both the cardiology and the general surgery department as well. Very, very interesting. Either way, we're gonna get one of those up and running. We're gonna stick it up over here, I think. Cool. Yeah, I do try to build the specialized buildings. We've got all of the specialized buildings for all of the clinic facilities, but now it's just a case of trying to expand into the hospitalization stuff, and we're just trying to do that step by step. I am conscious of the fact that we've already got hospitalization facilities over here, but we're working towards a more comprehensive arrangement, shall we say. We want to have way more features available. Okay, let's expand this. $4,000, rather a small investment. Cardiography unit, how big did it need to be? 5x4. That's fine by me. Boom. Plonk that down, and then let's plonk this down. Perfect. Let's get the walls all up and running. Beautiful. 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 Great. I'm just conscious of the fact that, you know, we got to make sure that the walls are working as required. Okay, looks like we've got a little bit of an interesting place here, actually. We need to get a ERG, but that needs to sit on a table, and it needs to sit on a table at the very end. And then we also need to get a USG, which needs to sit at the table at the very front. I think it needs to sit right here? There. It needs to sit right there. Okay, fine. Cool, so that pretty much satisfies everything, right? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That works. That works pretty darn well. Can we... No, it's not accessible there. Fine. It will be accessible there. Put the trash bin right there. Dispenser right there. You can go there. We'll put a lab analyzer on top of you, even though that doesn't really look like it fits, but there you go. An examination lamp. Actually, we'll get a medical light. It is slightly pricier. The examination lamp is only 199 bucks. The medical light is 200. Or, sorry, should I say 400? But, you know, it doesn't matter. Let's get an office desk. Let's get a PC. Let's get a printer. And let's get a chair as well. Perfect. And with that, we should have a fully functioning unit. All we need to do is hire a technician. What is the requirement for working in this? I don't think there's anything super specific. Required skills. Cardiology? Is that what's required? Sure, let's do it. There we go. 20,000. Beautiful. So what is our next requirement? Treat 5 patients per day at cardiology. Well, I mean, we will probably definitely accomplish that today. So that's really, really nice. What else do we want to do? Well, we want to get our neurology department up and running. That's sort of really the last hurdle in the clinic battle, or in the battle to get the clinics up and running. It is going to be a rather significant investment, but you know, what isn't these days? Let's just do it, honestly, and let's just do it before the day starts, so that we can hopefully try and get a bunch of extra patients coming along to our hospital. I think that's enough space. If it's not, I'm going to be really annoyed because I just built out the walls. Let's get a couple of neurology offices. I presume these are just 4x4 again. Yeah, 4x4. Let's just get 3 of them, as is sort of the standard. Hold on a minute. 4x4. No, I want it to be 5x5. There we go. So that they match up with these ones. Yeah, because these are 4x4. These are 5x5, right? Yeah, they're 5x5. Good. Just wanted to make absolutely certain that I'm not giving these guys too much space. We need to get a neurology lab. Perfect. Let's get a lab. Another 5x5. 5x5 lab. So now we've got a really, really nice setup where we literally have the same operation across 6 layers. I mean, we've literally got it literally lines up perfectly. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 departments, and we've got 6 layers. How darned great does that look? Man, I am so happy with the way that looks. It really, really does look incredible. Okay, knock down that wall. And let's, whilst we're there, put up some more walls. Boom, boom, boom. And then let's just go about placing all of the stuff that we are required to place. Cool. And that there. Beautiful. Eye test poster. Do we need anything to sit on top of that? Not really. Office desk. Whap you in the corner. Office chair. PC. Printer. Don't need to go for a medical light. An examination light will be just fine. And that's that. That's pretty much it. Is that it? Is that all that is required for a neurology clinic? Like, seriously? Is that it? Like, I guess we can put one of those in there. I feel like there should be more. I think there should be. I mean, not accessible. Oh, yeah, we need to stick a door in. There's a way to say, why can we not hire anyone? It's because we haven't put a door in. There you go. But now we should be able to hire someone. There we go. We can hire our first specialized neurologist. Great. Good stuff. And that's that. That's pretty easy, actually. Man, I didn't expect it to be that simple. Because the way that it sort of seems to work is that as you go up the sort of departments, the amount of stuff that you need to cram into just the sort of regular doctor's office just becomes it just becomes much more numerous. It becomes a much more complicated. So I'm kind of glad that that was kind of chill. It was kind of simple. Let's hire you, and let's hire the most expensive person here. Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best. Okay, and finally, for the last lab that we're probably going to need to build, actually, let's get our standard lab desk layout. 1, 2, 3. We'll start with 3 tables. We'll see how it goes. Let's get glassware. That. Medical centrifuge down there. We'll get a PC over here. Get an office chair right there. Let's get a printer here. Sample thingy. RIA, whatever the heck that means. We'll get a lab sink right there. We'll get a lab shelf right here. And it's just one more table that we need, I do believe. And that can go right in there. With the lab analyzer and the thermal cycler on top. Great. That just leaves us the need to get a biohazard bin. And that can sit in the middle of the room, I guess. I really don't like the way that that looks, truthfully. I would much prefer the biohazard bin to be in the corner and the medical centrifuge to be in the middle. But there we go. That's just me being picky. Can we hire someone that's actually trained in neurology? Yep, that's pretty much exactly what we're after. And with that, we should be ready. Oh, we do need a waiting room. We do need a waiting room. I had for a second forgotten about the waiting room. I'm actually going to zone the waiting room here. Zone the waiting room. How big is this? It's 4 wide. Let's probably echo that. In fact, you know what? Let's make it slightly larger. Let's make it about that large. Beautiful. Let's open insurance and let's start accepting patients. Boy, oh boy, am I ready for patients. The reason that we're making it that large is because we should probably get some toilets. Probably get some toilets here. Gonna get those toilets zoned. Let's quickly get these walls in place. We don't want to, you know, we don't want to let people see some stuff that they shouldn't be able to see. And then just nice and quickly, we'll get a whole bunch of benches set up. There we go. Delete a wall right here. Just like that. Whap down perhaps a TV, an info TV. Stick a queue system right in the middle of the room, and bada bim, bada boom, I think that's the requirement for a waiting room. Okay, and with that, we should be pretty much completely up and running. What I am going to do, in fact, though, is I'm going to create a copy of this bathroom. Gonna swing it around and just build 3 copies right there. And with that, we are ready to go. We're ready to face the day. How exciting is that? That is hugely, hugely exciting. And that still leaves us 91,000. So that's big money, honestly. That is really, really big money. And I'm excited. Fingers crossed our cleaning staff are going to actually get to work and perhaps clean up some of those horrific blood stains that are just littering the place. We're looking to try and get some prestige bonuses today. That's definitely an objective. Oh no. You have the incorrect diagnosis. Okay, well, I will treat you myself. I will see to it that you are treated very well. Speaking of very well, ambulances. We can't get them yet, but we're very, very close. As soon as we enable hospitalization at the general surgery department. Now, let's sort of talk through the process in order to get hospitalization enabled. So, currently, we've got hospitalization enabled for the emergency ward. For the emergency department. And that's pretty easy to do. We just needed, you know, a little bit of infrastructure, and it's pretty much just chilling out over there. The emergency surgery department hospitalization for the emergency surgery department is a lot more complicated. An on-call room, a nurse's station, that's what we've got here. Then we need a diagnostic unit, we need a regular ward, we need an HDU, which is a high dependency unit, and then we need an operating room, a cardiography unit, which we've already got a cardiography unit, but it's not for the general surgery department, and then we need a sonography unit. Sonography. So it's ultrasound-based examinations. Okay, cool. That's fine. Now, theoretically, right, if I was to say, I want to add a new floor. Copy walls from the top floor. Switch whether this method shows up by copy tiles from the top floor. Build a new floor. Okay. We have now got a brand new floor. This is very exciting. This is very exciting. That didn't actually cost us anything. Sorry, can we just establish why that didn't cost us anything at all? Well, that is hugely exciting because that really does provide us with a blueprint. A blueprint of what we want to do. Okay, you've either got diabetes or you've got a pork tapeworm. You're 69 years old. I'm going to wager that you probably don't have diabetes. The way that we find that is probably with an echo. And not an echo, sorry. A blood draw. Patient is collapsing. Uh-oh. Oh, no. You are actually properly collapsing. Your satisfaction is, it's not super low, actually. Your blood is being drawn and your blood is being tested. You definitely have diabetes. How do we treat diabetes? Doctor is not qualified. That's somewhat of a problem. Where are you going? You're walking around. Okay, unfortunately, you can't be treated here. I'm terribly sorry. What is wrong with you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a complete disaster over here. Who even knows what's going on? This is nuts. Here comes the doctor. Oh, no. Let's just leave him on the table. Let's leave him on the table until he just dies. Patient is collapsing. Another patient is collapsing? Treat one patient. Woohoo. Now we've got hospitalization for pretty much everything, I do believe, right? Yeah, we've got hospitalization unlocked for every single unit. Now that is exciting. That is very, very, very exciting. I mean, we don't have hospitalization unlocked for... we don't have hospitalization unlocked for hospitalization. We don't have hospitalization unlocked for the intensive care unit yet. I don't know how we go about doing that. Yeah, I don't know. Also, we need to build and hire one staff for a neuro exam unit. Okay. Okay, I can probably do that. Speaking of stuff that I can also probably do, how do I build an elevator? An ambulance. Oh, I mean, we don't actually have ambulances yet. Elevators we can actually build. Okay. So where would I like the elevator to be? I think, honestly, we probably just try and get it somewhere in the middle of the hospital. Yeah, I tell you what, here would be a really, really good place. How much is this going to cost us? 2,000 bucks. I'm just sort of thinking where is the best place to do it. I think, actually, upon further reflection, it's probably here. Because we want it to be central. We want it to be central to all of the clinics. And, you know, potentially any more of the labs and or testing rooms that we build down here. So we're going to need to make sure that we get that right there. Perfect. Okay, so if we hop on up to the next level, we can see that we have, voila, we have an elevator right here. And the way that this actually happened to work is really, really nice. It looks really, really good. and it gives us... Get rid of that. It gives us a really, really nice blueprint for what we want to do on this floor. I mean, first things first, we want to get some toilets. That's absolutely something that we want to do. However, in terms of developing the general surgery unit, the general surgery department, hospitalization for the general surgery department. Yes, this is going to be the general surgery department hospitalization floor. So we've got a whole bunch of, rooms here that are basically just wards. We're basically just ready to convert them into wards. The structure of it presents us with a really, really nice problem. So a really, really nice problem. It's not a problem at all. It's great. So let's get a nurse's station and a on-call room right here. We'll zone that. A diagnostic unit. So this is the sort of first thing that patients will come to on their way in. Let's get 3 diagnostic units. I'm quite conscious of the fact that we're not going to be needing 3 straight off the bat, but I'm going to zone for 3 and then probably just fully build out 1. An operating room. We'll have an operating room in here. Also, we're going to completely demolish all of these things, by the way, here. In fact, how big does the operating room actually need to be? How big does the operating room need to be? It needs to be 8 by 6. So it could probably do with being both of those. It's probably an idea if we have our operating rooms along the back here. That might not actually be the craziest idea in the world. Okay. Let's delete all of this. Excuse me? Okay. I don't understand how this works. I just want to get rid of some walls. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so this can be our operating area. We're going to keep those. We'll keep those for toilets. This can be our operating area, which is quite exciting. We will hopefully be able to get a couple of theaters down the back here. That's the goal anyway. So operating room, we should be able to get. There we go. Perfect. This works really, really well. 6 by 8 was the requirement. Nothing more, nothing less. Well, let's go 6 by 10. I feel that 6 by 10 is quite generous, so we'll go for that. 6 by 10, 2 operating theaters. That is pretty darned large, if I do say so myself. We need to get a cardiography unit or 2. We'll probably zone a couple of cardiography units. Maybe we'll zone them up here. Why not? Of course. You are wondering. Hold on a minute. We need a sonography unit. That's not big enough. We'll zone a sonography unit right here. And yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. Because this is what we're going to do. High dependency units. High dependency units are going to be very, very close to the doctors and the nurses station, right? So the high dependency units are all going to be down this corridor, which is going to be accessible to both the nurses and the doctor's station. So 6 high dependency units. I think that's well, maybe not enough. We'll perhaps zone another 2 just there, and then the rest we're going to stick down as regular wards. We can actually fix this. We can actually fix that room to be the appropriate size rather than the rather stupidly large size that it needed to be to accommodate the large equipment downstairs. Thankfully, we don't need to accommodate that sort of equipment in a regular ward, because a regular ward is just a regular ward anyway. 5 by 5, 5 by 5, 5 by 5, and then of course we've got a whole bunch more regular wards just over here, which is very, very exciting. Now, we might have to get another couple of doctors' stations and or nursing stations as we go, but I think that probably makes for a pretty good zoning of the general surgery department. Don't get me wrong, I know we're not going to be able to build this out, you know, lickety-split. We're not going to be able to do it super fast. I know it's going to be a real pain. However, this is how we're going to do it. This is the first floor, and this is the first of many, really. This is the first of many, and it's going to be really exciting to see our actual hospital coming together. Because for, you know, as much as I do love running this isn't a hospital. This is a clinic. This is a clinic that has got some hospital beds in it. But now we're taking it to the next level, literally. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Project Hospital. I'll see you next time. Bye.